Took him years to confide in me.
That's my birth certificate.
It took him years to confide in me. This dude.
What's going on? It's your boy Sintel with the Intel, and you can already see Rakai is in the building. What's going on, champion?
Hello, governor.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Sherlock Season 3, Episode 2. We're halfway through the season. This episode is called The Sign of 3. Make sure you stay to the very end, because you already know me and Rakai. We're going to chop it up. Have a bit of a back and forth, if you will, over the things we've enjoyed and over the things we may be scratching our heads about. So, without any further ado, let's get started.
I always manage that.
They're good.
They're greedy.
Sherlock's
We'll do
better
it again.
though.
And next time we're going to catch them in the act.
Y'all not catching them. Up. Yeah, about that, huh?
They're just out here getting clowns.
It's just out here.
So it happens every 6 months.
So they see me like, dang, they had to hide behind their jackets. You know that's bad.
It's the only way we're going to do this. In the act.
Oh,
Shoved her out the
that
way.
was rude.
Dang.
Yeah.
You know how heavy 3 bricks of gold is?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, actually I do.
Closer with no hostages to worry about.
So now go on.
You know it, Sherlock. Oh, help me, please. Really?
The credit if you leave now. You know he will.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'll have to go.
Wow, that's a friend right there. You know it's gonna be nothing,
Yeah.
right? You know it's gonna be like he's gonna need help with like the coffee filter or something.
Baker Street now.
Look, he didn't call in SWAT. You're right. It's gonna be nothing.
Do you know any funny stories about John?
What?
Best man speeches.
Didn't get in any trouble, did you?
Wow, they got the SWAT. You hear the choppers? Come on, man. Wow. You knew it. You knew it. You can see that coming. That was pretty easy to see.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, he should have known better. He should have sent a return text, like.
Because I'm pretty certain he got John like that earlier in an earlier season.
Yeah, I think so.
And it was like, yeah, can you grab me the remote?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like my mama used to do that a lot
Yeah.
when I was a kid with
Yeah.
that. You know, give me a glass of water.
You was down the street in the middle of a game of basketball. You was about to win. Get here now. Go get me some water, baby. What?
It was a book for best man speeches, so he must be really vexed.
Yeah. How to write an unforgettable best man speech.
Or how to just not be cruel when you do it.
Yeah, how to not be him.
I am composing.
You were dancing.
I was road testing.
You what?
He's road testing.
From
I don't know. I just thought it sort of happened.
your mother has a lot to answer for.
Wow, this dude.
Carry on living together. What's big about that?
It changes people, marriage.
No, it doesn't.
This guy.
You wouldn't understand because you always live alone.
Your husband was executed for double murder. You're hardly an advert for companionship.
Damn, my
Oh my God.
But she shrugged it off though.
She was my chief bridesmaid. We were going to be best friends forever. We always said that. But,
Look at him. He's annoyed with the story already.
I mean, who leaves a wedding early? So sad.
Anyway, you've got things to do.
Really, I'm
I
going
ain't.
to have a word.
You gotta go home.
For real.
But
Can if you like. She
Yeah, get the
understands
hell
very
up outta
little.
here. Look at this.
right.
Stop being awful, man. You know, look, just admit you a little hurt that your homie leaving. It's all good, man.
And he really told Miss Hudson her husband was executed for double murder. Like, what? Why would you say that?
No filter.
This person may not be who they're claiming or who they're trying to be.
Oh, so the hand was burned? Oh.
Yeah, but that's a different kind of thing. It's burned where they can barely use it.
He might have had like nerve damage because of the burn. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. Shoot. Oh, that whole side of his body's burned.
Oh yeah, he's straight up Two-Face right now.
Well, they moved that along quite fast, didn't they? Wow.
Shot, the newlywed.
Mm-hmm.
Just the bride and groom, please.
Yep, get used to it, Sherlock. Mm-hmm.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, cheese.
It's the beginning of the end.
Famous Mr. Holmes. I'm very pleased to meet you.
Hope you got thick skin, lady.
And a history of erectile dysfunction. Reviewing that information, possibly not your best bet.
Yeah, maybe not.
He threw him on the guy.
Mr. Holmes, you're going to be incredibly useful.
Oh yeah, she gonna pick her the perfect dude.
David!
Congratulations, you look very nice.
Thanks.
John, congratulations.
What was that, the X
Oh,
or
wow.
something? That must have been the X. You see the way she kind of was like, oh, easy now.
Well, I think you know what. You went out with her for 2 years.
Ages ago, we're just good friends now.
Is that a...
Interest in Mary?
You volunteered to be a shoulder to cry on no less than 3 separate occasions. Do you have anything to say?
Why did he do this much research on this dude?
You're a bloody psychopath.
High-functioning sociopath. With your number.
I love the fact that he said you're a psychopath. No, let me correct you.
Hello.
You see how John looked at him? He was like, I know that was you, man.
Uh-huh.
I know that's you.
See the way he avoided Mary like the plague.
Have you solved any murders?
Sure, loads.
Can I see?
Be all right.
What? Please don't show this kid some disgusting, grotesque stuff.
He is. He gonna break this kid in real tough.
He said you had some pictures for him as a treat.
Yes, if he's good.
Beheadings.
They say beheadings.
Yeah. Oh, look at her. She was all over him, wasn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This Hudson got a little squeeze.
Like Lestrade drinking himself to death because he can't solve those robberies.
So, Harry?
No show.
Darling, I'm so sorry.
There's a bit of a punt-out.
Their back and forth is hilarious. Isn't it crazy that during this episode, they were actually married?
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, that was his actual wife until 2016.
Why does he barely even mention him?
He mentions him all the time to me. He never shuts up about him.
About him?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the other guy, Sherlock.
Jelly.
No, I go now and then. Sort of a top-up. The therapy can be very helpful.
Yeah, that's not his route, my guy.
I didn't think he'd show up at all. John says he's the most unsociable man he's ever met.
He is. He's the most unsociable. That's why he's bouncing around him like a puppy.
Neither of us were the first, you know.
Stop smiling.
It's my wedding day.
What is that she's drinking?
Turpentine. Minecraft lose weight this season?
It looks like it.
Yeah, I thought he was a bigger, huskier dude in the previous seasons. But you know, that third season check kick in. You get trainers and nutritionists and all of that.
There should always be a spectre at the feast.
So, this is it then. The big day.
He wants him there.
Mm-hmm. When you watch your big brother, you know you hurting.
Not involved.
I believe you. Really, I do. Have a lovely day, and do give the happy
Which is
couple
crazy
my
'cause-
best.
Oh, okay. I thought that was a wedding ring on Mycroft's finger, but never mind.
It's opposite him.
I'm not a child anymore, Mycroft.
No, of course you're not.
Enjoy not getting involved, Sherlock.
Cross to be such a hater.
I think he just likes seeing his brother squirm.
He does.
Yeah.
That's big brother etiquette.
Praise silence for the best
God.
man.
Oh,
my
God.
God.
This is going to be a disaster. Here we go.
I feel so bad for Watson.
Family and friends. And Others.
Are you working? He's working, isn't he?
Also...
Come on, dog. You can do it.
Fine.
It's not just the speech, though, is it?
So they've been programming Sherlock all this time. Isn't that something?
To John and Mary, all good wishes for your special day with love and many big squishy cuddles from Stella and Ted.
He's being so tortured.
Wish your family could have seen this. Special day. Very special day.
Aw, come on, bro. Don't do that.
Love. Bit of a theme. You get the general gist. People are basically fond. John Watson.
Sherlock?
What was that noise downstairs?
It was Mrs. Hudson laughing.
Sounds like she was torturing an owl.
He's roasting eyeballs like they're marshmallows.
Just occupying myself. Sometimes it's so hard not smoking.
Right in your coffee.
He's just dropping his coffee.
Tea.
Oh, come on. Take the eyeball out.
The best man.
What do you think?
Billy Kincaid.
Sorry, what?
Like it was a decent movie.
Stacking up the lives saved against the garottings, on balance, I'd say...
For my wedding.
Some garottings.
Who?
Gavin Lestrade. He's a man and good at it.
It's Greg.
Greg.
Look, Sherlock, this is the biggest and most important day of my life. No, it is.
Yeah, he said.
Is it?
And care about most in the world.
Yes.
To Mary Morstan.
Yes.
I love it.
You.
You see the eye flutter? Like, what the hell?
I was both flattered and surprised.
He's mortified.
I explained to him that I'd never expected this request, and I was a little daunted in the face of it.
Sherlock.
He's stuck. What the?
Additionally, I thanked him for the trust he placed in me and indicated that I was, in some ways...
It's not about you, man. Come on, man.
So, in fact, you mean...
Yes.
I'm your...
Yeah, of course you are. Of course. You're my best friend.
You know, it's beautiful and sad.
Oh, eyeball juice. Roasted eyeball juice.
Watch beetle that is the doom of our society, and in time one feels certain our entire species.
Ain't nobody, like, double check his notes or something? Like,
it is a fact I believe that brides tend to favor exceptionally plain bridesmaids for their big day. There is a certain analogy.
Oh, look at him.
Or it would be if God were not a ludicrous fantasy designed to provide a career opportunity for the family.
My gosh, stop. Come on, man. Turn loose of him.
Of the bravest and kindest and wisest human being I have ever had the good fortune of knowing.
Wow.
Listen, that right there, that's how you put a spit shine on that turd, boy. I'll tell you, boy.
Mary, when I say you deserve this man, it is the highest compliment of which I am capable.
Wow.
And I know I speak for Mary as well when I say we will never let you down and we have a lifetime ahead to prove that.
Dang, that was dope.
It came through. He came through. Hey.
Certainly not.
Hey, it was rough. We had to wait till he.
Funny stories about.
He shot lights out in the fourth quarter. No.
Stop while you hit, bro. You already win.
Stop.
Oh, shit.
Did I do it wrong?
No, you didn't.
Did I do it wrong? Yes. Please stop him while he's there. Yeah. Yes.
What?
We was watching Lord of the Rings. That's what the hell.
Like little people with blowguns?
Fibbing, Sherlock.
I once broke an alibi by demonstrating the exact severity of a
I'm
fault.
not John. I can tell when you're fibbing.
Okay, I let it on.
I'm not John. I can tell when you're lying. Stop it.
You need to prove it to him. I told you to find him a new case.
I'm trying.
You need to run him, okay? Show him it's still the good old days.
Especially for, you know, funny that Sherlock is almost codependent. Dang, he made that many that fast?
Dear Mr. Holmes, my name is Bainbridge. I'm a private in Her Majesty's household guard.
Isn't that Dean, the black dude off of How to Get Away with Murder? And is that him?
I never watched
the dude was in Harry Potter. I mean, he was in Harry Potter. He's like the one black dude in Harry Potter.
I don't want to mention it to the Major, but it's really preying on my mind.
He does have a familiar face. I'll give you that.
I think that's the black dude off that was in Harry, which is also kind of sad that you say the black dude in Harry Potter.
You know exactly who it is.
You said you'd find him a case.
Come on, Charlotte. Coming.
I'd be smarter than both of them. Wow.
Who? Your previous commander, Sholto.
Previous commander?
I meant X.
Mm-hmm. I meant X.
Over the last few years, there are two people who have done that, and the other one is...
gone.
A complete dickhead.
He got that Batman down.
I was just about to say that. I said he works for Batman. Why he looks sick?
My man is trouble.
Probably because he didn't had to go to the bathroom for some hours.
Cloak and dagger nonsense like this.
Sir,
what's going on?
It's Bainbridge, sir. He's dead.
Whoa. Oh, he's dead. Huh. What, somebody get his kidneys? I just saw ice around. I thought I saw ice.
3 years in Afghanistan, a veteran of Kandahar, Helmand and Bart's bloody hospital. Let me examine this body.
Don't be stupid all your life. You can go back to being stupid in a few minutes.
At first I thought it looked like ice, but I guess that's not. That's probably the glass broke.
He came off duty and within minutes was nearly dead from a wound in his stomach, but there was no weapon.
Even when he came off, when he was coming up the stairs, he looked bad. Like
Scotland Yard. Have you got a theory? Yeah, you're a detective, broadly speaking. Got a theory?
Broadly speaking.
So yeah, we're looking for a dwarf.
Brilliant.
Really?
No. Next.
What's up, Tom?
Dagger.
You meet Dagger.
Yes.
Sit.
You are embarrassing us.
Tom?
Not a sociopath.
Still good.
And we're having quite a lot of sex.
Okay. How do you calculate John's ideal intake and mine to remain in the sweet spot?
Oh, jeez.
Are we on a schedule?
You'll thank me.
I don't know where he just pulled those out of his pockets, but I'm not sure if they were sanitary.
I mean, they probably got residue from being in the lab, too.
Yeah, some old eyeballs or something in it.
But
He's doing an experiment.
Yeah, I approve it. Yeah.
I have an international reputation. Do you have an international reputation?
Are they asleep on the steps?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, they are
And I
ripped.
can't even remember what for.
Ooh, I know that's all kinds of uncomfortable.
Back all bent up.
What time is it?
You've only been out 2 hours.
Damn. Y'all that blitz.
Dang.
From that little bit of time.
Yeah, but I mean, if you don't, but if you don't drink though,
Am I a vegetable?
You or the people like me?
No, they don't. You tend to rub them up the wrong way.
you just gave him an answer.
Yep.
You know we don't have a king.
Do we?
No.
You'll go.
But so he was leaning, he was tilted.
Entirely on childhood impressions, influences, and role models.
Yeah, but am I a pretty lady?
Is that really a question you asked, Sherlock?
But I tend to rub them up the wrong way. Got it.
Sounds like me.
Said I'm you.
I was, but I I just thought at least he'd called to say that we were finished.
Is he tapping into his emotions? He'd been and got rid of her a long time ago.
I had dinner with a ghost, Mr. Holmes.
He sleep.
Everybody.
Both of them sleep.
Mr. Holmes.
Boring, boring, boring. No.
He said boring, boring, boring. No.
For girls who think they're dating men from the spirit world.
Don't worry.
What?
I could absolutely see that being a thing on the internet.
I mean, what? Anything's a thing on the internet.
The game is something on.
The game is something. It's not a. Yes, it's a foot. Oh, they are ripped. Gee.
Just gonna whip this out.
You alright?
Yeah, it's cluing.
What?
He's cluing for looks.
He's cluing for looks. He better sleep right there on the sofa.
He's sleep.
And he's done.
Mr. Holmes.
Like he a Diddy house.
This is a famous detective. It's Sherlock Holmes and his partner, John Hamish Watson.
She said his whole name.
She know his whole government. Yeah.
Of the.
There you go. There's a clue for you right there.
Crime scene.
He's up top.
Yep, that.
Come on, juicy mouth. Stop. Yeah, there we go. Watch your mouth, bro.
Juicy mouth. Juicy mouthed. Those are some terrible sounds. Oh. They got locked up.
Yes, Sergeant. What a couple of lightweights. You couldn't even make it to closing.
Exactly.
Right.
Come on.
Ha!
Well,
I'm trying to tell you.
you know, an evening.
It's a whole different kind of walk of shame.
What a wasted opportunity.
Okay.
Some of that effervescence in you.
I thought I'd make your favourite. One last time.
Oh. Don't sound so.
What's that?
I saw sausages.
It's a different phase in your life. You meet new people because you're a couple.
What is it? Is that pasta?
Sausage,
Is that beans?
and eggs or something.
He was running, oh God, what do you call it? Cartel.
Criminal empire? He's running a cartel. Oh my
Hudson
God.
got a history, let me tell you.
So, when he was actually arrested for blowing someone's head off.
Damn.
Hudson used to be Michelle Pfeiffer. Hmm? Okay. I'll be the bad guy. Hmm?
Who's that? Sherlock?
Is it?
No, Sherlock.
He's like, ooh.
He can
thank
identify
God.
his steps.
There are going to be others.
Others?
Victims.
Oh, the way he switched that screen up. Yeah, you check it on your check it on your ex.
It's like he in trouble. Weird performance piece.
What the deuce?
Or you, or not you, not you, not you, not you, not you, not you. Not you. Not you.
Is he in his like mind castle thing that he does?
Oh, I know her. Damn, where do I know her from? I always love the
Let
chat.
your food go cold. Mrs. Hudson will play hell.
Not now, John.
The old girl I said, I could recognize her.
Mm-hmm.
She was in Umbrella Academy.
And he's gone.
He's not a ghost, John. He's a mayfly. He lives for a day.
Interesting way to put it.
Line dancing. Pictures.
Wine in front of the telly. Dungeon.
Dungeon. Vicky got a wild spirit.
Why would he date all of those women and not return their calls?
You're missing the obvious, mate.
Am I?
He's a man.
Boring people he couldn't stand. He used his wits, cleverness, and powers of disguise to play the field. He was...
Not the thing to say at a wedding.
I used to think that's what made me special. Quite frankly, I still do. But a word to the wise, should any of you require the...
Longest best man speech ever. Uh-oh, the epiphany, the aha moment, the Kaiser Soze, I'm looking at the board moment.
Hamish.
This is a famous detective. It's Sherlock Holmes and his partner, John Hamish Watson.
Oh, the full government
Yeah,
name.
like how she say her not his whole government?
Took him years to confide in me.
That's my birth certificate.
It took him years to confide in me. This dude.
Looking for baby names.
God knows where she is.
That's his boo thing.
Yeah.
Head, I am busy.
It happens like that sometimes.
Do you?
Enjoy the wedding.
Yeah, I thought I heard her say enjoy the wedding or something. Some wedding, like, she's in the room.
Oh, Sherlock. What do we say about coincidence?
The universe is rarely so lazy.
Sir.
Ooh, the bar.
Right here.
Okay. Oh, Scarface.
I was saying, he's the only thing that doesn't fit.
Wise advice I'll certainly try to bear in mind. But for now...
Part 2.
Dang. Spry, ain't you?
Base, I'm gonna walk around, shake things up a bit.
Part 2 is more action-based.
Barely scratched the surface. I could go on all night about the depth and complexity of his...
John, he knows he's going off book. He's got to know. Yeah.
Yeah, but he knows.
Sherlock, any chance of an end date for this speech? Got a cupcake?
A little bit.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen.
that little hop he did.
Don't solve the murder. Save the life. Sorry. Off-piste a bit. Back now. Phew. Imagine someone's going to get murdered at a wedding. Who exactly would you pick?
I think you're a popular choice at the moment, dear.
We can then asphyxiate him if the whim arose.
He's pissed, isn't he?
Ow! Some of whom a planned social encounter known about months in advance is an exception. Has to be a unique opportunity.
So somebody's trying to kill Scarface, or Scarface trying to kill
someone who lives in an inaccessible or unknown location. Then
Scarface has
someone
got to be
private,
involved,
perhaps.
right? In some capacity, either the murderer or being murdered. Yep. Yeah.
Major James Sholto, who he?
I don't think he's coming.
Oh, somebody's gonna get revenge for killing his young troops.
The press and the families gave him hell, and he gets more death threats.
Ah.
The who, the what, the why, the when, the where?
The invisible man with the invisible knife. The one who tried to kill the guardsman.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Archie.
Okay. I was wondering if any of these random stories were going to be connected.
The bride and groom.
the poor members, audience is like, what?
Stay here.
Excuse me. Coming through. Excuse me.
That's a lot of excitement for a wedding day. Look at her. Look, he said, stay here.
But I love how she's rolling with it, though. Yeah.
I bet she could whoop ass. I bet she done took a defense course down at the Y or something. She whooped some ass.
Oh, is it gonna be something?
Right, she gotta get the Roscoe. Yeah, you gotta get the Roscoe.
Gotta get the Roscoe.
Yeah. You get a card in front of your plate that says it's you. Is it the hell you say? See, she come right in.
Yeah, she ride or die. Look at this. We solving mysteries in my wedding dress.
Major Sholto! If someone's about to make an attempt on my life, it won't be the first time. I'm ready.
He said, yeah. He said,
you can get this heat if you want to.
I have a gun in my hand and a lifetime of unfortunate reflexes.
Damn. That was kind of dope.
I'm sorry? You're the famous Mr. Holmes. Solve the case. On you go.
That's right. Solve it.
You are not a puzzle solver. You never have been. You're a drama queen. Now, there is a man in there about to die.
That's a thermometer, right? Meat thermometer? Oh, maybe not.
Mm-hmm.
I'm afraid you've already been killed several hours ago.
What did you say?
Don't take off your belt.
My belt.
Oh, poison tip on the belt, huh?
The belt would bind the flesh together when it was tied.
Exactly.
When you took it off.
Delayed action stabbing. All the time in the world to create an alibi.
Huh. Okay.
I couldn't imagine life out of this uniform. I suppose, given the circumstances, I don't have to.
Now, who has access to both Bainbridge and his? Like a quartermaster?
Whatever you're doing in there, James, stop it right now. I will...
Stop it. Stop it now.
Proper time to die, isn't there?
Of course there is.
And one should embrace it when it comes.
Hey, he sounded like a Klingon. It's a good death.
Hey, dude. Hey, dude.
We wouldn't do that, would we?
He's about to tell Leonidas this time. Yeah.
I'm going to break
I
it
mean,
down.
Wait, you won't have to.
that would mess up his wedding day. You'd go on and die on it.
I believe I am in need of medical attention.
I believe I'm your doctor.
But now to figure out who
did it, who set it
put
up.
that there. How? Yeah.
You know they're going to cliffhanger this bad boy. Well, maybe not. We still got a little bit of time left.
Oh, look at his steps. Oh, he's awkward as hell.
I need Sherlock to take his shot at this.
In public, and your skills are appalling.
Oh, he's not. He's not going to.
Well, you're a good teacher.
I mean,
and you were brilliant, done.
Irene Adler got his attention, but I mean, she did cheat. She did show up butt ass naked. So.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
You know, I live in hope of the right case.
I wish you weren't. Whatever
Weird
it
as-
is you are.
Mm-hmm.
Have a look at your camera.
What's this about? I was halfway home.
We should have driven faster.
It's him.
That's so
He the one's
random,
taking
the
picture of
cameraman.
Bainbridge.
What is? You gonna tell us?
Yeah, they capture it.
Not in any of them.
Sherlock? The showing off thing, we've discussed it before.
There's always a man at a wedding who is not in any photograph, but can go anywhere.
The
The
photographer.
photographer.
You never even see his face. You only ever see...
The edge of the camera.
But why? What's the motive?
What are you doing? What is this?
Jonathan Small, today's substitute wedding photographer, known to...
Substitute wedding.
Making sure of every last detail.
How do you not feel that? And why kill the black guy?
He had to rehearse. Could he get away with it?
Probably ought to arrest him or something.
Do you always carry handcuffs?
Damn girl.
Easy, down, girl.
You should have driven faster.
Oh. And I'm going to take the hottie of the night. Thank
Yeah.
you. Case solved.
Yeah. Yes. Now I must dance. Yes. I really thought dude was gonna do something more when he's like, you know, I should have killed him faster.
Yeah, I can't lie. That reveal was a little anticlimactic, right? Oh, look at Sherlock's playing. Okay.
You know what's crazy though? We still didn't solve the bank robberies.
No. That's a very good point. And that's what we started off with.
More importantly, however, today we saw two people make vows. I've never met.
I would be nervous every time he got near a microphone.
Right.
Whatever it takes, whatever happens, from now on, I swear I will always be there.
Wow.
I'm sorry, I mean two of you.
Oh.
Both of you, in fact. I just miscounted. Anyway, it's time for
Oh, somebody prego.
No, or he included himself.
Very good. Sorry, that was one more.
All three of you.
All the signs are there.
Signs?
You're pregnant.
Signs of three.
He said the thing, the name of the episode.
Well, the statistics for the first trimester are...
Shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Just chill out.
How did he notice before me? I'm a bloody doctor.
Your day off.
With your day off.
Don't panic. None of you panicked. Absolutely.
Look, she didn't know.
Practice you've had.
What practice?
Well, you're hardly going to need me around now that you've got a real baby on the way.
Aw.
He is a baby. He said, "Look at all the practice you've had."
I think that's the most legitimate smile I've ever seen him give.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he knows. He knows though the other thing.
Dance, there are limits.
Yes, there are.
Come on, husband, let's.
Where'd she go?
Close curtains. Mrs. Hudson came in one time. Don't know how those rumors started.
He knows everything just changed drastically. Like, I think he was okay with it just being them two, but them three? Yeah, it's a wrap.
You can't compete. Oh, man. That's what I'm saying, man. Come on, Kobe.
That's it.
Thank you. That's my dog. Do that.
She found a dude.
He who hesitates loses. Oh, and he wrote it too. Wow.
Yeah, he composed it. Irene Adler just pop up.
A little bit, right? That'd be perfect.
Yeah.
She'd be like, "Don't worry, I got you, baby."
Yeah.
You're okay. You're okay.
Yes. Whips or no whips tonight.
Death at a funeral, huh? Wow, and he just fades to the black. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're going to see a cut down version of our reaction because we're only allowed to show you a limited amount of picture-in-picture. But if you want to watch the whole thing with us uncut, uninterrupted, head over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/Centel. Become a member of this channel. You'll get access to the full uncut reaction, but you will need your own Netflix, HBO Max, or Disney Plus subscription so you can open up each episode in an adjacent window to our reaction. We'll give you a little time with a small reference video at the bottom of the screen to help you sync up the footage. And it'll be like you're watching it with your favorite pals from the internet. That was an interesting one. This one felt more when you have as many episodes as this series does, like 3 per season. The last thing you would kind of like expect is a one-off, right? You know, it's because you don't have time to do that. This felt a little bit like a one-off. Not exactly because, you know, we get a chance to see Watson get married, but it does seem like it could kind of like be a little taken off of the main through line, if that makes sense. It's not a shot at the episode. It just kind of feels like it's its own thing. I did enjoy it. I don't know if it's one of those episodes where I'm walking around like, oh my God, I can't believe that just happened, or can you believe that was the bad guy, or this, that, and the third. It was just kind of like, it felt a little more fan service-ish-y kind of. I don't know. I don't know. It's good, but I feel like for these episodes to only be 3 per season, it feels like, I don't know.
Filler.
Yeah. I guess that's the best way to kind of say it. How are you feeling about this episode?
I would agree with you. However,
okay,
we don't have a real direction, unless it's all going to culminate in a lot of this. All right, so prediction.
Okay.
The end of the first episode of this season was we were introduced to maybe, allegedly, some new villain, right? You know, Sherlock is down one nemesis. So we have, you know, a new contender has entered the chat.
Right.
But we have no idea who that is.
Right.
We have this particular story where we did not solve the robberies. What was the point of robberies? Why they're robbing? They robbed something only every 3 weeks. They were invisible. The ghosts, the police have no clue. And they're doing it right in broad daylight in their face. But the crux of the first episode was to explain or not explain the return of Sherlock. So we spent that whole episode really with the return.
Okay.
If there's going to be 3, and of course, you know, in the books, Watson married Mary. It's like, how can you introduce another member of the Scooby-Doo gang without giving them a proper entrance?
Okay.
And I think that's why they showed how, in this episode, they showed how clever Mary was, where she told Watson, you need to go run Holmes. She told Sherlock, you need to run John. And they both thought they were winning and like, yes, I'll fix them. And she's the only one, she was the puppet master through a whole lot of that. So I think to show someone, just like when she told Sherlock, you need to solve that other crime. He's like, I ain't solved it before. How am I going to solve it now? You need to solve it right now.
Okay.
Watson, get your wife in check. He said, nope, she's right. Quit being dramatic. Solve it. Mary's extremely bright. She's extremely clever. I think this was to introduce her as a valuable asset to the team, whether we knew it or not. Like, we didn't even know that we needed a third. And now that we have a third, she's not a damsel in distress. She's not just, John's plus one.
Right.
No, she has actual value to Sherlock that he didn't even know that he needed. I think that's where we're at.
I can see that. I mean, and I think the title of the episode, the sign of three, is like a bit of a double entendre in a sense. I don't think that's the right terminology, because the sign of three with them having the baby in the family, and then the sign of three with adding her to the team of Sherlock and John. So I could certainly see that happening. Let me jump into some of the comments real quick, and then we'll keep it moving. Just in case you're wondering who it is that we've been talking to, Patreon members get a really cool thing with their Patreon membership, and that is the ability to be a part of a private Discord that allows them or you to watch us while we do our reaction and be a part of the reaction. And being a part of the reaction includes, even addressing some of the comments and questions that are said as we're watching. Let's see. A couple of them that I marked real quick was Love, who said a definition of let me cook. And that is when, that's in reference of of when Sherlock, probably my favorite moment of him stumbling over his best man speech and him absolutely messing it up in the beginning, but then, found a way to stick the landing. It was awkward. It was uncomfortable. It was a great scene. And who knew it would pull on your heartstrings when they got done. Bookish also said that these three are adorable. And her referring to those three is, back to the name of the episode, The Sign of the Three. Let me see. Frank said a wedding speech is a massive fumble, followed by a massive save, followed by an hour story about crime. I can't think of any other way that Sherlock would do it. That seems like, right in line. Bookish said she was already loving the episode, and that was only like an hour, only like 30 minutes in. Proper stag night. We didn't really talk too much about the stag night. I'm assuming that is the British version of bachelor party, right? So I'm assuming stag night. We don't really use that term out here in the States, if I remember right.
I've heard it some, but it's I think they use it more in the north.
Right. Okay. Love also said 2 hours in reference to them being blitzed in only 2 hours while us drinking veterans. No, we can go to the morning. Let's see. Frank said this dude is playing Guess Who without asking questions. That's in reference to a really interesting scene when he's in what looked like, I don't know, is that Parliament? I don't know what that is. Not Parliament, but the place where the laws and stuff and the gavels and stuff were being hit. And then he had his little mind palace with all of the different women who could have possibly been in contact with the ghost guy. That was pretty dope. Let's see. I think that's about it regarding some of it. Frank also said all of my real life friends, all of my real life friends who got kids stopped talking to me. Definitely changes things. Don't blame them though. Kids are a handful, and I appreciate the time that I had. I think that is absolute fact. Most of my friends who have leaned into the obligations of being a good parent, it shifts, and that time shifts, and you kind of have to have a bit of a tearful goodbye, but it's coming from a good place. And JH said, I personally wouldn't call it as filler, as there is significant character development, and that is in reference to my my quick critique of how this episode feels a little more filler-ish, but NJH sees differently, and then so did you, Rikai, by saying that, you know, this is actually a new beginning. And Bookish also said, it's Sherlock. There's always something. Anything that you want to say in regards to our glorious Patreon private Discord section, or maybe a new observation that you've had time to kind of like breathe to life now?
You know, the one thing about this is I understand these are mini movies. These are not TV episodes. And I think it's also interesting that we are on the second episode of this season, but it's also the penultimate episode of this season. And being in that, if you know you only have 3 episodes, Love is very astute in her saying, you know, this right here is let him cook.
Yeah.
Hopefully, and I hope that I'm right about this, that this episode will be more important, as if it's a real penultimate, that certain things were laid out in this episode that will be important to the season finale. Because on the surface right now, this really does appear to be a filler episode. You know, we saw a wedding, they happened to solve a crime, but
oh, brother, you got me, man. Come on, you know,
dude.
You know that's contagious, man. Oh, sorry, brother.
I know. And I apologize. It's been a rough couple of days.
It's all good.
You know, the only thing I didn't understand about this episode was I was completely wrong. So seeing the photographer, he showed up to the do the wedding pictures with Shelter with the you know, it's kind of the same way he did with Bainbridge, where he, you know, took a selfie or whatever. But even with the belt being, you know, kind of high-waisted, kind of restricting and, you know, tight on their form, I think I would have felt someone stab me through the damn belt, like, mother, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, dude, it was sitting on guard. I'm like, ain't no way that's a B. You're like, listen.
Yeah, that kind of got me scratching my head, like, man.
Yeah, because I honestly thought that it was something that was like in the
belt, in the buckle.
Yeah, like in the class, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, dude hits a button, and then, you know what I'm saying, like a little blade pops out, and you're like, oh, damn, let me adjust the blade, you know, the belt or something. It just. This dude walked up, you know, saying, hey, let me take a selfie. Yeah. What the hell? Like, that didn't pop into my head at all. I was like, I done beat the brakes off his ass.
Yeah, that was a bit of a reach. Like, I'm like, I don't know. I would have felt like, you know what I would have bought more probably? Because, you know, they got like the big long hats, right? You know, maybe put something, you know, in the hat lining so that when they put it on, it does like a lightning. Because then it could be like,
like
ouch,
on the rim of the hat. Once you put it on your forehead, is the poison seep into your thing. But I mean, then he got stabbed, so I was just like
running him through. Like Buddy was like, yeah.
Even when Bainbridge was taking off his clothes to jump in the shower, when he takes off his belt, you don't feel that. I mean, I don't know. I guess there wasn't a blade there. Dude just stabs him with some kind of pin and then pulls it back out or whatever. So,
yeah, sometimes you kind of.
I don't know. It just,
you know.
I don't know. I think you would feel yourself leaking. Like, you know, wait a minute.
It's one of those things, like, you know, with many of the series we love, there's going to be some things you just can't ask questions. You just kind of got to let it roll.
I mean, well, to be honest,
okay,
we're 2 episodes in on that because we had a whole he faked his death last episode, and that was not explained to a satisfactory level to me. Like,
you know, so. They're like, we're not gonna really get into the details. You'll be all right though. You'll be like, but you hinged an entire season finale off of this moment, and y'all gonna be like,
yes. In one episode, I became Chris Angel and hired an entire crew of people to help me pull off the world's greatest illusion. Next, I make Big Ben disappear. Like, what?
I think that's a good place to kind of like stick a fork in this. Listen, if you've been enjoying this conversation and even, yawning with us from time to time, you need to, first off, stop yawning. I said that to Jess. Listen, this dude right here is amazing. I love listening to him talk. He's got an incredible YouTube page and a very fun Patreon page where you can really pick this brother's brains. Rakai, tell the people how they get in contact with you.
Come on over. YouTube.com/Noop from the Ville. NUPEFROMDAVILLE. You get a chance to listen to an intelligent idiot, say what he thinks he knows, which usually doesn't amount to anything. So come check me out. It's got to be about this, but it's got to be about this too. Thank you, Chef.
Thank you, Chef. Hey, this newfound crowd of fandom that has been, blessing the pages. All of you Sherlockians. I don't even know if we have a name for you all. I know we've the term Whovian has been coined. I don't know what you call Sherlockians, Sherlock folk. Sherlock heads, I guess that's what somebody said in the chat. Thank you. If you want to be a part of the conversation, we have an incredible Discord that's tons of fun. It's free, where you can, drop memes, leave fun things that you just got done eating. The what I had for dinner thing is always fun to see what people are chowing on. There's always a bunch of cool little random things, and we would love you, Sherlock heads, to be a part of the Discord as well.
Thank you. Members of Hulak.
Hulak. There we go. Just thank you, and we're looking forward to seeing you on the next episode. All right, y'all. Take care. Peace.